Well, hello everyone. Today we're gonna play Planet Zoo El Darar Bazaar. We're gonna play medium level and gonna achieve the gold star, so stay tuned if you wanna know how to do that. So, just see what this part looks like. Looks like a desert. There's a rhino. There's already some people walking around. Lots of fancy stuff, fancy buildings. There is, I think, a fennec fox. There's meerkats. Alright. Let's see. Here we go. So we got 1 hour and 10 minutes. Souvenirs, drink profits, habitat species, exhibit species, and 1200 guests, which have to be happy. Okay, so what do we have? First, let's just see what is there and what is going on here. Guests are happy now, so we have to keep them that way, apparently. So we have to adjust some power, do research to power sources because there appears to be some issues. There you go, power cuts. The power grid here is not very stable, so we have to do research so we have access to wind turbines and solar panels for a steady power source. So the fennec fox is just lonely, so we're gonna find him a friend. There we go, female friend, young as possible. There we go. That's the right habitat. There we go. So they will start breeding, make babies, make more money, because people like baby animals. They also do in Planet Zoo. The more baby animals you have in your zoo, the more guests you'll have and the more happy they will be. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. You have to create a place where we can put some staff buildings, so maybe we just build a path to the back here, which we can use later for building some habitats. And we can use now to build some staff buildings. There's not a path coming out of the hill there, that's funny. So I guess we will just, yep, it's a real path. So I'll just connect these, make it a sort of round way. Here there's staff building issues already, so we need to have lots and lots of more staff buildings. So we're gonna build those first, some research centers. Just pick the cheapest one. We don't have all the money in the world yet, so we have to be a little careful. Yeah, we need to have a transformer here, otherwise there's gonna be no power for these buildings, and that's gonna be another issue. Okay, keeper hut. Never hurts to put an extra one in there. We need to have workshops because we have some mechanic research to do. So now we hire extra staff because there's hardly any staff, and you just have to be prepared for when you're building up your zoo that they can keep up with the work you're doing. So more mechanics, we need lots because we have to do some research, like I said before. The more research you can do at once, the better. Just saves you a lot of time, and you just have to use that time, because time is short in this time scenarios. Okay. So yeah, there's just power cuts happening all the time. Just don't pay attention to them. Mechanics are running around fixing those issues for us, so that's what they're for. They'll get paid to do so. Alright, now let's get to work. Let's see, where do we start? So what do we have for education? We don't have anything except for one information board at the Meerkats. Okay, so we just want to have the education level up as well to keep the guests happy. Guests like to learn stuff, so in order to learn stuff we have to put up education boards, speakers, and later on also conservation boards. But for now, education boards, sorry, yeah, those education boards with speakers will do. I don't see much of these donation boxes, so I'll just add a few more. The more the better. Oh, there's one there. Never hurts to have some more. One is just none, I would say. It's always good to have some more. And no power here. Oh, I'll fix that in a minute when there are when I have access to those solar panels. Just make sure you just add speakers and education boards for every animal species you have. There we go. You just want the education level to be as high as possible. Guests like that. And don't forget to build ATMs, so that they have a place to get more money to give to us, which is a good thing. So they'll get more money out of these ATMs to donate to us and to buy souvenirs, drinks, food, that sort of stuff. So now, let's see, we should add some more animals. Warthogs. Let's create a little bit of a Lion King situation here. We're gonna add warthogs to the meerkats, because they seem to go together very well. Like we all know. There we go. Just add some more. Low wolfer, okay, what's this? Thirsty. Okay, that's not okay. So just add another water pipe in there. These always work better than the water balls because they fill up themselves. They don't need a keeper to do it for them. So, we already have access to wind turbines. I prefer solar panels because you can just put them everywhere and they don't, the guests don't matter seeing them, don't care about seeing them. This warthog escaped, so we have to raise the fence a little higher. There we go, that should keep them in. So now, there's one ATM without power. I'll just relocate the thing. Or just remove the thing. I don't use that path now, so that's okay for now. I got plenty in the rest of the park. Add some food troughs, shelter, and some enrichment items. I don't have really much yet, but for now it's better than nothing. So let's get the vets do their research too, and let the mechanics do some more research on the barriers, because I want that one-way glass, souvenir shops and drink shops, because we have to have that profit. So a little variety never hurts. Oh no, meerkats, they also want some enrichment. Obviously. Here we go. No, no, no. Okay, we'll just take this one then. Low welfare. Yeah, here we have that issue where you want to have the one-way glass, but pardon me. No, it's not COVID. I hear you thinking. More workshops because we have too many mechanics doing research. So we just have to have one workshop per mechanic doing research, so. Alright, let's get the enrichment for the rhinos. They already have one hanging barrel feeder, but you can always add one more. Some toys. And then we go to the fennec fox. To give them some enrichment as well. There we go. And a fancy disco ball. There we go. Alright. And there's some garbage on the floor here. So we have to add some bins. Okay, that one is very in the middle of the path. Okay, that's better. So I'll just add some garbage bins throughout the zoo. That will do for now. Don't have too many shops yet, just one drink shop which was already here. Alright. And there, that will do. One here, one here. One more here and some here, just in case people decide to go there. They have a stress issue, but I can't help them any more than putting up those signs that people have to shut up and be silent. So we just have to wait till the one-way glass is there. Okay, we have to put some information centers there so that people can buy audio guides, which gets the education level up. Because the audio guides will tell people about the animals they're watching. So two would do for now. So there's one way drink shop, and where is that? Right there, okay. Perfect, so we'll just put some up here. This fancy standard gulpy one will work. Add a toilet block. Remember, we have to keep people as happy as we can. And they already started to use it, so they really were waiting for some toilets to visit. Add a food shop. There we go. And they were hungry as well, apparently. Hire some extra vendors so that they can have a break every now and then. Look, now we have solar panels. That's good. Okay, change the vet research to the other animals. First get all the levels up, and when they're all up you can do some extra, but for now just focus on the ones you have not completely finished yet. Now we have to put up education boards and speakers for the warthogs, which we didn't do yet. Alright, that's it. So now we can place some solar panels here. So we can get rid of the transformers. And by doing that, we can guarantee ourselves that the power cut issues are gone forever. And why doesn't this one want to be placed here? Come on. Please. Oh, there you go. Where was it? There it is. There you go. Alright. Vet research is going well. ATMs are without power. There's just another power cut. That's okay. Restored. So now the ATMs are back to business as well. So let's just see where we can place all these solar panels. There's one place for them here. With the rhinos. And there's some place for them here. I think. Can hardly see anything in the dark. Especially with the heat map on. It's really hard to tell which is a path and which isn't. So we have to add one more staff room. Since we have been hiring lots of people. Staff. Alright, add one more solar panel. These power cuts are really annoying. You just don't want them there. There we go. They're especially dangerous when you're using electric fencing, because when you use electric fencing and there's a power cut, well, there's no electricity on the fence and your animals will escape, and that might be a problem, especially when there's lions, because they tend to kill other creatures, including people. I don't actually know if they do that in Planet Zoo. We should try that someday. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna try if people are gonna eat lions at some point. Lions are gonna eat people, I'm sorry, the other way around. So, add some more drink shops, because we have to hit that profit target. Come on. Be nice. No. There we go. Perfect. Staff are doing their research very, very well. Perfect. Alright. Okay, so what do we... People are still happy, so that's a good thing. We really want to keep them that way, obviously. So we're gonna add another food shop here as well. And they already use it, so they really like that. Okay, we're gonna add coolers. Since we're in a desert, people start complaining about the heat. I don't know if this actually helps, but I think it would. Because people always start whining about the heat and that they're hot and melting and I don't know what. So we're just gonna add some coolers, which are set to around 20 degrees, so the guests won't be too hot. Let's see if that's gonna work. I think it would. Makes sense if it would. One there, one there. Ish, there. Let's see. Oh, that looks pretty good. Love the heat maps. Okay. What about the research? That one is done, so we can do some extended research on the meerkat. Got some more drink shops, that's perfect. Let's get going with that, keep going. And get some new animals in the zoo. Penguins. They need deep water. That's not gonna work here because we don't have access to creating water or adjusting terrain, so it's not really a good idea to get them in, because I don't know if we have deep water actually. I'm not gonna take a guess on that. So we're gonna take these ones instead. Create a path here, a little wider will do. There we go. Just get the path as wide as possible, because they won't start complaining about the amount of people too fast. Alright, let's get a fence up here. Like that. Nothing fancy. Nothing special, but just so that it works. It doesn't have to look great. As long as it's functional. And don't forget to put in some glass or other sort of fence that people can see the animals through. There you go. Gate in there. Extend the path a little more. And now my animals are good to go. A solar panel, yeah, that's a good thing, because otherwise the gate won't work and the animals cannot get inside of the habitat. There we go. So let's get the wild dogs in here. It's a smart idea for this zoo, by the way, to use African species, because they are used to the heat and you don't have to place coolers for them. Just makes life a little easier, and they don't require much plants, so you don't have to worry about that either. And just my tip for today. Okay, so donation boxes, and an animal has escaped. That's not good. Just a fennec fox, nothing special. Just use the emergency capture and you'll be good. Don't wait for the vets to come, because that's just gonna take too long. Stop doing that. There we go. I just want to do the speaker. If I can find it. There it is. There we go. Drink shops. Oh, another barrier. That means that we have access to our one-way glass. Okay, we have to move research to the wild dogs instead of the meerkats to get the education levels up. Oh, they have a space issue. Okay, yeah. And we have to change the terrain a little. Apparently those wild dogs don't really like the sand. That's okay. Now we have grass. And we'll extend their habitat a little, so that they will stop complaining about the space issues. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so now let's see if we have enough solar panels to shut down these transformers. An animal died. It's a fennec fox. Okay, so I should get another one because I want to keep that breeding up. I still have 3 apparently, so I should make the right choice and get rid of the young male and the old female. Oh, okay, so the old female I cannot release to the wild, so I'll rehome her. There we go. And I'll get myself a new male. Right? Yeah, a male. Okay. There's no males. Okay, we'll just wait for the males to come. Nutrition. Oh, their drink cleanliness. Okay. Yeah. Apparently they've been drinking from the water instead of the water pipe I gave them. That's okay. Now it should be fine. Since there's a filter now. Okay, okay. More research. Perfect. And just do some extended research on one. Doesn't really matter which one. It's not like you're gonna see any of that. Except for the fact that it's good for your education level. You get it fed to these wild dogs. And see if there's already a male. Nope, no male fennec fox yet. It's okay, we'll just keep an eye on it. A lion. Yeah, we might as well get that one now because I want to have them in the end after all. Because they are good for the people. People love lions. They just love lions. Solar panel here I forgot, so this transformer can just go. There we go. Perfect. There's a power cut there, so we can just remove that one. Yep. Seems to not be a problem at all. Welfare of these rhinos is still an issue, but the water filter is on there, so as soon as they'll have their next drink, they'll be fine again. So let's take a look at this last transformer. If we turn it off, yeah, everything looks okay. So we'll just delete it one and we're good. No transformers anymore. So no power cuts. It will save us a lot of work. And there's male fennec foxes now too. Just get one. I just don't want to use any points for them, so I'll just buy the older one. Because that is just in dollars and not in points. I want to save the points for a female lion. So we'll just get some ostriches, and the aardvarks can be put in the same habitat, I think. We'll just try that, see if that's gonna work out. One-way glass! Woo! I love the one-way glass. Just immediately solves your stress issues for the animals that get stressed easily. And the ostriches and aardvarks are also tending to... Oh, wait. There's a lion in there. I don't want the lion in there with the ostriches and the aardvarks. Oops. A good thing I was paying attention. So, let's turn on this for both. Shelter, and drink station, and a food bowl, which is the same for both species. You have to check that. So, enrichment items. An animal died. That's sad. Tickets are underpriced. That is good. I'll go to that in a minute. Donation boxes first, because they make my money. And otherwise I'll forget them. Get up these education boards with their speakers to get the education up. So that the guests can learn stuff from these animal species. Just a meerkat. I have dozens of meerkats in there, so that's not gonna be an issue at all. Get a vet in there because they're all so busy with doing their research they forget to check up on the habitats every now and then, so I'll just do it manually. And we have to... Oh, the guests are happy. I can still... Perfect. Just move the vet research to the new animal species. As soon as they're done with one species, you can move them to the next. Change this glass to one-way glass. It's perfect. So the stress issues will be over. Same with the fennec foxes. Here the fence is also super low, so you have to turn it up. Get it up, because otherwise the guests will still be able to look over the glass and foxes are still able to see the ghasts, and it just doesn't solve anything. So what animal are we gonna get now? There's plenty to choose from. There's a female lion, I just don't have enough points. Hyenas will do. Let's get the youngest ones we can get. Let's see, 2 is enough. Perfect. I'll just okay, research done. Tickets are still underpriced, so get that one up. There we go. It's funny that their favorite animal is the lion because it's not in the zoo yet. Well, it's in the zoo but not visible for the guests. We have to put up some souvenir stands because we have that souvenir target. Still, we need to work on that in the meantime. Like, it's not gonna be like people are buying souvenirs all day, so you might as well start to pay attention on that a little. Okay, just spread them throughout the zoo and make sure you just have a little variation in what sort of souvenir. Like, they are happy with this one apparently, because they come up to that stand instantly. Okay, let's get some more drink shops in here too, with access to the path, please. Come on. There we go. Now we have to get that fancy shell around it, so it looks a little better than before. We have to place bins here, which we didn't do here yet, because the path is new. It wasn't here when I placed the bins before. So now, mechanic research, perfect. I'll just let that be. It will fix itself. Just get a food shop in here too. Relocate that bin because it's straight in front of the food shop. People instantly start buying, so that's good. Alright. That looks like a great place to add another souvenir shop. There we go. Get a shell around it. Perfect. Okay. So we might put one here. That's gonna work. Yep, it works. And one here. We have balloons here, so we have to put in another one. 2 balloon stalls won't just do it, I think. Another meerkat has died, that's okay. The vets will take care of that. I'm just gonna add some of these vending machines for now. They're not as good as shops, but well, we have to start somewhere. I just don't feel like I have enough guests in the zoo to place more shops just yet. And that's fine. Just get some vending machines for both drinks and food. What just happened there? That was funny. Okay, that's better. Okay, so that will do for now. Well, their vet research is good enough, so we'll just move it on to the next one. Habitat cleanliness. Oh my gosh, that looks like a disaster. So we have to hire more keepers. It doesn't look good at all. Just get plenty of keepers in there. The vets are also super busy, so we should add some more of them too. And the rest, yeah, vendors. We should get some new vendors too. An animal has escaped. Oh, it's already fixed. That's quick. And all the mechanic research has been done. It's perfect. So, let's see. We have to get rid of some animals. Just release them to the wild. We need those points to get the female lion. Get rid of some warthogs too. We have plenty. There we go. And then rhinos. Yep. Oh no, that's still a young one, so they're good. See if we have a lion. We have, but that one is too expensive. So let's just keep an eye on it. Okay, we have the hyenas who need a place to go, so we're gonna build a place for them right here in order to get people to this side of the zoo as well. A fence. Let's start with a fence. That might be a good place to start. One-way glass. I love that stuff. And a gate, and then we'll put the hyenas in there, like that. And we have already our souvenir profit of 2,000. That's perfect. Let's hope it keeps up while we achieve the other objectives. No power. Okay, we'll just add a solar panel in a minute. Facilities, there we go. Solar panel. No, not no. Okay. Just that's better. Perfect. Good enough. Now we have to decorate this. Is it big enough? It is big enough. Perfect. Like just. So let's see what happens when we put a shelter in there. Because then it might magically turn out to be too small. Calculating. That's okay. Perfect. Get water and food trays in there. Enrichment items. We have already plenty to choose from, so that's no issue at all. And they're good. Perfect. Okay, perfect. They're good for now. Place some coolers here for the guests. And change them to 20 degrees because 0 they're gonna be cold, like you saw here happening with the person turning blue. Okay. Get one more here. I forgot to do that. Yes, we have a keeper hut here. That's perfect. So we don't have to add one more. Then we should put up some conservation boards in order to get the education level up. People love these boards. Like they'll instantly stop and watch what is on there. Just spread some of them throughout the park, several places. There we go. Look, people stop instantly to read what is on those boards. That's perfect. That's what we want. We can place some here too. There we go. Just pick any object, subject. That really doesn't matter much. There we go. Some meerkats are dying. That's just what they do when they get old. I think we have plenty left. Yeah, we do. We have to get rid of some more animals because otherwise we're gonna have issues. There's hyenas being all grown up too. Perfect. So, how are they all doing? Rhino is grown up but already pregnant, so we have to get rid of one. Well, just this one, and that's okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we can find our lion. There we go. Just 2 to choose from. That's perfect. Pick the one, the youngest one. So now we should build a habitat for our lions. They don't really need much space, so it would be awesome if we could just build them a place here on this hill. Though space is limited, so we'll just see what happens. I don't like that wall to be so low. Lions always jump fences, so you really have to pay attention that the walls are high enough. They'll jump over them instantly. That's super annoying, but that's what they do. Looks a little small, but we'll just get them in there and see what they think about it. It's the only way to be sure. Okay, I achieved something, which is the habitat species. That's perfect, so we don't have to add more of them anymore. Okay, perfect. We have some vets left, so might as well put one on the spotted hyena to finish the research. How is their space? Yeah, it's too small. Okay, I'll just get it. Add some more. We can just continue on this hill, luckily for us. Just add some. What just happened there? That's weird. What went down there? Okay. Perfect. So now this should be fine. Are they? They are. Perfect. Awesome. So now continue to add the rest of their habitat stuff. Shelter, food, drink, and enrichment items. First get the fence up before the lions jump them. Okay, shelter. Select the lion so that we have the right stuff. There we go, that will do. Perfect. Drink, tray, food trays. And no food enrichment, but we do have toys. They're cats, they like toys. Okay, donation boxes. And they will serve us good because people love lions. And we don't have any money issues, so it's not like we have to really rely on their donations anymore, but well, never hurts to get a little extra, right? Okay, how is he doing? He needs a little change of terrain. Some rock. There we go. That's perfect. All green. Good enough. Okay. So we have to do some research on the lions too. And now, what do we do? Almost hit the drink profit. We could add some. I feel sick being close to toilet block 1. That's weird. I feel sick? Why? Well, just don't breathe then. Or does he means like going to the toilet? Like he needs to go to the toilet real bad, or he doesn't like the smell, or without power. Oh no, that's just great. We'll just relocate that one. Because I'm not sure if I can actually place a solar panel in the other spot. And here there is one, so it's the easy way. Okay, let's get the exhibit species in here. Exhibits. What's the cheapest one? Let's just get 2 mediums, and that should be fine. Come on, there we go. Okay, so what do we have here? We have these snails. Let's just get one of them so they don't start breeding like crazy. And we have others. They're always good. They can breed because they don't breed as much. Like they have 1 or 2 offspring. That's not too bad. And those snails are just like spiders and stuff. They have like a dozen, and it's just too much in these time scenarios, since your speed will be high mostly. Get humidity up. Temperature is good, so just humidity. Perfect. Okay. Let's get rid of these education boards, because it might be confusing if you just leave them. There we go. Okay. So now let's build another one. Or we might as well put it on the other side of the zoo, like close to the lions, because we have space here, plenty of space. And it's just another reason for the guests to come over here to this side of the zoo. So, 2 other species. Do we have glide frog? Can also get a pair of those because they breed like, I would say, snail speed. They don't breed much at all. I'll get some of these beetles in there. There we go. That made us achieve our exhibit species goal. Get the humidity right. Temperature is good already, so nothing to do about that. Perfect. Okay, let's set up these education boards. Voila. Get rid of the extra ones. Just to prevent yourself from getting mixed up about education boards not being connected. Get a donation box in there, and at the other exhibit 2. There we go. Now, what do we have? Drink profit almost there, and we have to get the guest happiness up again. So we might as well build some more drink stands. I think they would like that, since they're in the desert. You can never drink too much. There we go. Perfect. So now we have all these vending machines. I'm not really making a profit at all, so we're just gonna get rid of them. Like it costs you $100 to $300 a month. That's not funny. A year, I think it is. That's okay. Anyway, it's a negative profit, so you want to get rid of them. They're just in your way to achieve your your goal, so just get them out. When the numbers are red, get them out. The profit numbers, the rest I don't care. Like the Pip Shot Water, it just has 6 customers, but it has a profit. So just let it be. Which makes sense as well, because it's brand new. Just takes some little time for the profit to go up. Okay, we're really gonna get rid of all the vending machines. It's perfect. It's a little slow on the lading. That's annoying. There we go. That's the last one. So now we have no vending machines regarding the drinks. Then I don't really care about the food, because that's not an objective in this scenario. This might look like a good place for a drink shop. There we go. We should remove that tree. Looks like that looks a lot better now. Get one in here. Maybe on the other side. Yeah, the other side will do better. Makes more sense. Get it? Nope. No path. Get it a little more up. There we go. That looks better. Perfect. Okay. So we can place more of these boards. Let's see how the... Okay. Yeah, just get more of these conservation boards in there. In a minute. I can add some more here. That looks perfect. Just add 10 so you'll have one for every topic there's available. And I forgot to get the speed up, so just get the speed up again. It's very important you get the speed up in these time scenarios. It's not worth it to leave the speed low because you won't hit your targets in time. There we go. Okay, we have one that's actually high up in the air. Let's relocate that one. That's better. Okay, we achieved something. The drink profit. Perfect. So we just have to get the gas happiness up. Alright, let's see what we can do about this education. There is some more research done. Perfect. Let's move the research to all the species that have nothing yet. Let's see. Yeah, that's all the exhibition species. Let's see what we can do about that. Oh, well, that's perfect. It's already done. Look at that. Fennec Fox reward statues. How cute. And that, my friends, is how you achieve the gold star. Thanks for watching.